Hey everybody, welcome back. All right guys, hope you're all having a blessed day. All right, so I have another wrench set that I picked up here. These are Milwaukee. They are ratcheting wrenches and they are SAE or standard, whatever you want to call it. They are lifetime guarantee. Part number for these is 4822 9416. Now I went online, did a little bit of research. Depending on where you get those from, I'll put what I found up in the corner here, but anywhere from 200 to around 250, you'll find these wrench sets out. You might be able to find them on sale. So right around $200, probably the cheapest you're going to find it. It's a 15-piece set. These are made in Taiwan. It says that designed in America, but built in Taiwan. These are, I believe they're 180 tooth. It says they're the two and a half arc swing on it. It says it's the best access of any ratcheting wrench on the market. So let's see how smooth they are. They do have the max bite, 25% more torque. It has the teeth in the front here to help you grab it. Take a little look at that. These do not have a reversing lever, so if you want to switch them from forward to back, you're going to have to just turn the wrench over. And then also there is no offset on the ratchet itself on the front or the back, so they are not. So if you're going to need an offset, you may have to go to a different kind of wrench. This is a 15-piece set. I think that's pretty much it before we open it up here. Then we can just take a little bit better look. Now for replacement, they do have a 1-800 number. 1-800-SAWDUST is their number, or you can email them, and pretty much I think all you gotta do is says photograph of the product, the name, the shipping address, and the product details. So you got to give them the product number so they can send you the right one, and then probably they just send it out to you. I'm not too sure about how quickly their policy is. So their rust protection is they have chrome. They are chrome plated. So take a little look at the chrome here. I already cut these to get them off. They have little tabs here at the end, so kind of just cut them so you could slide these two pieces back. And I think we'll just go ahead and we'll look at the 1-inch here because it's the biggest one. Might be easier for everyone to see everything too as well here. But as you can see here, the handle of it itself is pretty wide. It's got a nice wide to it, and in Milwaukee it's raised in the side there, so there's nothing. It's not laser etched or nothing like that, so it's not going to rub off. There is however, some laser etching on the other side of it here with the name Milwaukee, but everything else is stamped, and then it's filled with an ink or mark. It's got a marker in it. So this is their standard stuff is all black, and then their metric, their standard stuff is red, their metric stuff is black. So of course these are red, and it also matches the case, so it's a red case as well, so you can't mess it up. Like I said, the metric comes with the black case, and then like I said, they use black inside here where the numbers are, ink for the numbers as well. Now you do have looks like laser etching here for the arrow for the direction, and you only have it on one side too. So like I said, these are dual pawl action. There really is no way to get these apart. I was looking to see if maybe I could try and pop one apart, but like I said, I went online, tried to do a little bit of research. It shows a picture of a double pawl here on the thing here, the stacked pawls, but it's not a real great picture. But I'm sure it's similar to the ratchets that have double pawls in them as well, and they would sit right down inside this area here. So these are 12 point, and like you said, you do have a little bit of beveling here on this side here to get it down in there, and then you switch it to the other side. Like I said, these do have the max bite, so they got all the teeth on the inside here, and then the teeth at the top. And then, like I said, you got grooves back here. So you got this groove here where you can get the bolt. So the bolt sits back further in here. So you just got more points of contact, better chance of not stripping out a bolt. And that, now we can compare these two. I said I got the gear wrench set that I got also as well. So here's the gear wrench one that I have. And pretty much they're pretty close to the same length. Like I said, this one's probably about a 1/2 inch longer, but like I said, the gear wrench does have the offset on it, and then it also has the reversing lever on it as well. And then also, if you take a look at the ends of the jaws, the gear wrench is a thinner. So if you have a super tight fastener, might be up against another fastener, or you know, something that's double locked or double nutted, it might be a little tight to get to. So you got this. The gear wrench is a little bit thinner, but so this one is thicker. So it should be more beefier. It should definitely help with grinding out of a fastener. Should help with that. So like I said, these are two different things here, and both of these wrench sets are probably pretty close in, you know, in price anyway. But as you can see also, this is what I was talking about here. This one just has the two sides of engagement. This one here, you can get all the sides right here. 1, 2, 3, and you get 4 sides of engagement. This one here, you really are only getting, really only going to be able to get 2, because the back one's just going to sit. The bolt's just going to sit towards the back of it. Like I said, you got a nice wide beam here for the handle. These gear wrench, these Milwaukee ones feel really good in the hand as well too. Okay, so I do have a couple fasteners here. We're just going to go ahead and try to look at some of the tolerances of that. Let me just slide this out of the way. Bring this down here a little bit. Try and zoom in a little bit here for us. Zoom in here. Alright. I'll get the calipers out real quick. Just take a real quick reading on it. See what we got here. Inches. Alright. Zero that out. Alright, this one's supposed to be in 1 inch. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. We'll try to get it at the very top. So 1.08. Actually, let's go up a little bit higher. 1.02. So 2,000ths of it. So the tolerances for this one here are pretty good. Let's try and go side to side this way too, just to double check. Yeah, 1.02. So the tolerances for this 1 inch are very tight, snug. So that's good. Let me get that one out of the way. Now, when you do the 12-point end, they usually have a little bit more slop or play in there. Let's try this 1/2 inch one here. 5.09, so that's pretty good. It's a little over 9,000ths over maybe, so pretty close tolerances for the 1/2 inch. And we'll just do one more. That's the 3/4 should be around 0.75. So 0.759, 758. So about 8 thousandths. That's not bad. Alright guys, so the tolerances on some of these, they're pretty good. But let's go ahead and we'll just check it out here. I got a couple fasteners here that I had. Though this one here, as you can see, I did this for another video, but it's kind of all rounded and stripped out. But we'll see if we can grab it here on this side of where the head is. And as you can see, as you can see here, it does have a little bit of play in there. But like I said, I really like how you can get that thing really deep back in there, and you can get 4 sides of engagement on that to really get to it. And the same thing with the ratcheting side. So there's a little bit of play in there, but it should be just fine. So that was your 3/4. Let's look at the 5/8. Now these do not have the teeth like the front here. Some of the wrenches do have teeth on the opposite end too, on the box end as well. These do not have them. So here is the 5/8. And as you can see, it does have, like I said, it does have a little bit of wiggle room in there. But like I said, you're getting it down in there, and you're getting all 4 of the 6 sides. So you're getting a lot more engagement with that as well. And then we'll just go ahead and check this 5/8 out. And you can see there is, like I said, there always is a little bit of a slop in there. It's barely catching the tips of them, but that's what happens when you have a box wrench. And then the last one here is our 9/16. And again, the same thing. Like I said, you got a little bit of play on it here at the very end, but like I said, you're getting the 4 sides, so that little bit of play may not be that big of a deal for you here. And then also on the boxed end, you can just see a little bit of wiggle room in there. Alright guys, so with that being said, like I said, these wrenches are pretty nice. I don't know if they're worth the $200 some you're charging for them, but you know, if you go get a Mako or some of the other higher end tools, you're going to be paying a lot more for those wrenches for this for the same type of technology. Like I said, the warranty process for these might be maybe easier, maybe not be easier than you know, some of the Makos on some of the other tool brands. But like I said, these are pretty nice wrenches. The build quality of them is pretty good. The chrome is really nice. I like the paint inside the sizes, so it's easy to see. Visibility as well. The raised, and like I said, the only thing I don't really like is that it doesn't have a reversing switch, but like I said, sometimes that reversing switch can be a hindrance, especially if you're in a tight spot and you can hit it, or if, you know, if you drop the wrench, you could break the switch too as well, which I have had happen, dropping in a ratcheting wrench and breaking the switch off, and then now you can't switch your ratchet from back to forward, from left to right, or whatever you're using it for. You can't do it. So like I said, there's some pluses and minuses for some of the different features. But with that being said, guys, just want to say thanks. Leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. It's all good. Thank you. God bless you, and just have a great day. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Matthew 29:19. All right, guys, I know it can be a little daunting sometimes to go and share your faith with someone when I know that you don't do it a lot, or you haven't really done it. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get sharing it with people. But I just pray that if you haven't heard the word or don't know the word, I pray that you would just seek Jesus, read his word, talk to someone, join a local church, and just get to know him. But that's it, guys. I wanted to say thanks and God bless. Have a great day.